Yo. This is like a long-awaited documentation of what I've got going on. As you can tell from the title, I have my window open because it's so nice out these days, but hopefully the street noise is just part of the vibe right now. Because yeah, I'm gonna go through all the tattoos and piercings that I have gotten up until this point in life. So if you are interested to know kind of the stories, background, when and how, why, what, all that good stuff of what I've got, feel free to stick around and we can chat about it. I'm not encouraging anybody to go get tattoos or piercings by any means. It's everybody's own personal decision, so take that with a grain of salt. But let's just jump right into it. I'm just gonna start with piercings because I have less of those, so there's less to go through. First, I think I got my first lobe done when I was 6 or 7, begged my mom to go. My second lobes were done by myself and a friend when I was in my early teens. And after that, I got my belly button pierced when I was 15 or 16, I believe. And then my nose came last, and that was when I was 18. My parents would not let me get my nose pierced under their roof, basically, is what that was. So I waited until college to get my nose pierced. And yeah, those are the piercings that I have currently. So there's that. Easy, check, done. So to get to tattoos, let's talk about it. It's my 18th birthday. I want to rebel against my parents, so I needed to get a tattoo. What did I get? This guy, right here. A little kitty cat. Got it in Appleton, Wisconsin from some older man who worked at a biker-y tattoo shop. It was so thrilling. I had such a great time. The next tattoo that I got, it was, I don't want to be but also a little seashell on my rear. And I got that when I was 19, I believe. I had just, I was stealing, I think it was right when I was getting on sertraline, those early days that I was on it, I was just starting to disassociate from my personality. And so I was like, ass tat, let's go. Yeah, so there was that. And then the next one that I get is the lion on my arm. And that one is kind of also encompassing with the whole sertraline story. I feel like that can be its own separate video, but to keep the Spark Notes version here, it was a domestic violence induced mental health crisis, which led me to the hospital, right? So I had some scarring and things here, and I just wanted it covered to really move on with my life and not feel like I had to look at that and think of him every single time in that whole situation. So yeah, I think the artist did great, and I love it. Now, these next two are gonna have a disclaimer because these had been done by an artist in their apprenticeship, so maybe not the best quality of tattoo you would get, okay? So the first one is this Rico Nasty one on my leg. It currently is in the best shape it's ever been in. I am absolutely obsessed with it. Love it in its current state. But when I first got it done, it was unfinished, and I absolutely hated the color work. I thought it was terrible. And so I did not want to go back to the apprentice and have them fix it or finish it, whatever. So it took me probably 3 years until, or almost 3, probably just shy of 3, until I found an artist who was willing to cover it or work on it. And as soon as I did, I was like, please, I'll do anything, I'll pay you, whatever, just fix it for me. And he did, and I'm obsessed with it, and I think it looks great, and I feel 10 times more confident than I ever thought I ever would be after something like that. When I had it, I didn't feel insecure, really. I knew it bothered me, but I I don't know, it was weird. I did feel like I had a botched like fix when I finally got it fixed, so it was refreshing. But the other one is my other leg tattoo, and this one is just simple line work, but it's definitely got some holes and things that aren't necessarily the greatest. So hopefully I'll get back up to Duluth and have that artist fix it. I feel like that artist, I see their work and it's not as intense as some huge detailed color piece, so I think I can trust that it'll be easy. It'll be an easy fix. Welcome to my life. That's what I deal with. Then we get to the next one. I feel like now I realize, and people are like, oh my god, you kind of have a lot of tattoos. And I'm like, okay, maybe I do, now that I'm getting onto with it. But is this one, I call her my space lady. I got her for my birthday my last summer in Duluth. And I love her. My rock. Anyways, she's my space lady. I love her. She's super cool. And same artist who did the line did the space lady, so hopefully I can go back to them and kind of have them figure out the rest of that whole shtick, because yeah. And intermittently I've got stick and pokes done by myself and others. Just some astrology here and some sparkles here and some other little whatevers. But the most recent like actual piece I've gotten done is my stomach. And when I say that this tattoo has like settled me for a while, it really has. I don't want to get any more done after this for a while because of just like the pain tolerance. Like I could do something easy on my arms or maybe even my legs, but I don't want to get anything done on my trunk anytime soon because holy hell, it was painful. But yeah, I feel like I just wanted to throw it back to like, you know, 2013 circa tattoo tour video and document what I've got right now, because I do plan to get more someday when I'm feeling ballsy enough to. I've got a couple on my list I want to get, but as for now I'm just chilling, rocking in the pain-free world. Because yeah, right after I got my stomach finished, it was only like a month after that that I got in with the appointment to get my Rico Nasty one covered and fixed. So it was just like pain, 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 pain again. So I'm just glad to not have to be in pain. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, stick around. I'm like doing this, it's crazy. I'm feeling really good and it's fun, and yeah, I have so many fun things happening. I just have to wait until May. That's it. I have like 5 million things happening in May, I feel like, where right now I have nothing and I'm just chilling, embracing the calm before the storm, if you feel, you know, because I just feel like what I've struggled with most is just staying organized in my thoughts, in my creative process, because I'll think one thing, I'll have this idea, I'll have this thought process on top of that old thought I just had, or I'll have this revamped idea, and then it's just so hard for me to get to the end when I have this start. But I'm working on it, and I think it's working okay so far. I need to shut the fuck up. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one.